Yeah, you turn me on. Hooked on a feeling.
This is a story that starts in Cuero, Texas, when a young Gobbler graduate traveled to San Marcos to earn a bachelor's degree in education from Southwest Texas State. The year was 1974. Hitmakers that year included ABBA and the Jackson 5. The Oscars had a streaker. America said farewell to one president and hello to the next one.
Hooked on a feeling.
And it was in that time that a young Shirleen Zacharias came to Somerset looking for a job.
My little sister brought her here to Somerset, introduced her to Bill James, our superintendent, and he hired her right away. The students recognized right away that Miss Zach cared about them, cared about their health, and that as a PE class that they were going to do what the curriculum said they were to do. They realized that she was a good and caring person, but a strict person, and that they better listen.
So, Ms. Zach, I always remember walking around the hallways, and it's like you had eyes everywhere. It didn't matter what I did, you would always catch me. And then I would try and convince you why it wasn't me that did it, but somehow you always knew. But, you know, you really kept us honest. You taught us a lot of values, and, you know, just trying to sneak around you, we just never could do it. You were pretty awesome.
She did it with love. She respected the kids. She gave them an outline of these are the rules. If you don't follow the rules, there will be consequences. But she did it with love.
I don't think Ms. Zach was one of those people you want to get on her bad side. Not that she was mean, but she was firm. She was fair, but she was very firm. So those are the kind of deals where teachers where you want to be like, I'm just going to make sure I walk a straight line here, and we'll be good.
But Ms. Flores, what we want to know is, what did you do to get paddled?
I didn't dress out for PE.
I didn't dress out.
Our monkey suits were horrible.
So you didn't dress out, and you got paddled by Ms. Zacharias.
Yes, I did.
Wow! Things have changed, haven't they?
They sure have. And when she was principal to my sons, I had a note that she had permission to paddle them if needed.
Ms. Zach, you knew where you stood with Ms. Zach, and one thing I knew is I didn't want to be in her office, so she ran a tight ship, but that was a good thing. I think that folks appreciated, you knew where you stood, and she was always tough but fair, and I think nowadays that's so refreshing, and it's I think a testament to her leadership and what she brought every day to her job, and just so appreciative of her work and everything she's done throughout her service to Somerset ISD.
She believed in us probably more than we believed in ourselves. She just, and just overall, she's such a fair person and caring person. You can just see that, and anytime you needed her for anything, there she was, and I just enjoyed, getting to know her and then working with her and everything because, she just taught us so much just, by example.
The saying in Somerset goes, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Shirleen Zacharias is the embodiment of that. Once she got here, Ms. Zach never left. What she did leave is a lifetime of impact on generations of Bulldog students. 41 years devoted to the Somerset community. More than 4 decades of dedication, of commitment, of loyalty, of integrity, of being a proud member of Bulldog Nation.
Very sad. Happy for her, sad. Been with Zach for 27 years. It's not easy. So
We continued to be friends all the way through, even when she became principal. We were still friends. It was just a little bit more awkward then because she was the principal, but that did not mean that she showed any favoritism at all to anybody. Dedicated, loyal, understanding, compassionate. The students that were there under her, we had control, and she was the big part of that. If she did not back us up and take care of things, but most of us were on the same page as discipline. We didn't have that many problems.
The old thing of the 3 R's of roll out the ball, relax, and read the paper, that was not Ms. Zach. Ms. Zach made them work, and she did a great job in that PE class.
She was a very good principal, and a darn good detective. If there was ever a problem, something happened, she got to the bottom of it. I mean, she found out who did what. So
when we used to have the softball games between the faculty and the seniors, Ms. Zach had played third base. She played the meanest third base you've ever seen. She didn't put up with any nonsense from either the faculty or the students. Ms. Zach published a green bulletin every week, and woe be unto you if you didn't read the green bulletin and you messed something up that was in there, because she would tell you, hey, that's not the way it's supposed to be here, and that's not the way it's going to be here.
You knew where you stood with Zach. Zach was she meant business. And whenever you got called in or had a note in your box, come see me, you knew you were in trouble. You knew where you stood with her. She let you know it, but she was always there and would back every teacher that she ever worked with. She was such a role model.
Zach has been a prime example of one of the most awesome individuals that I have known and worked with, and has dealt with my children and missed it by 1 year of seeing a grandchild graduate.
Yeah, we did. We sure did. I had the kids, and then I had the kids.
Oh my God.
And if you'd stuck around long enough, you'd have had the grandkids. No joke.
It was awesome working with her. She instilled values in the people that worked around her. We wanted to work. We wanted to come to work.
I can best describe it as what she meant to Jennifer Willems.
Please do.
She made a lasting impression with my daughter on integrity, honesty, hard work, and perseverance. Jennifer Willems wouldn't be where she is today without obviously great parents, but also great model to follow as far as the high school. I've often said to Zach that together we made a fine daughter. And together we made a fine daughter. Together with many parents, Zach made fine children. Go into fabulous adults.
The old saying that, hey, there's nobody in charge in the civilian world, with Ms. Zach, that's not true. Ms. Zach's in charge, and she does a great job. So I don't know why everybody bought in terms of the faculty. I know why I bought in. The students, they didn't have a choice.
Settle down, it'll all be clear.
I respected Ms. Zach a lot. You know, she had, even though, you know, we didn't agree on everything, you know, but, you know, she was also, you know, we agreed to disagree agreeably. I think at the time that, you know, we asked Ms. Zach to, you know, to take a different role, you know, I'm not going to say she was 100% agreeable to it. She was asked to take this role because of the respect that, you know, people had for her. You know, this was a good change for her, you know, and as time went by in her capacity, you know, she was not only working with the, you know, influencing the students, but she was also, you know, influencing other professionals.
It was a no-brainer, you know. Ms. Zach was a person I knew that was going to be the person that was going to help me the district forward. So not soon after I was named superintendent, maybe a board meeting or two after, I talked to Dr. Pachacano and members of the board and told them, hey, I would like to name Ms. Zach as the associate. Naming her is going to help us move forward, gain credibility, assist the district to reach new heights. And because of Ms. Zach's work, we are where we are today. You know, we have a new science building, we have a new junior high, and several other projects that were completed under her tenure. So again, we're very fortunate to have somebody who actually lives in the community to have the kind of impact that they did here at Somerset ISD.
Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear.
Miss Zach, I love you and I respect you and I wish you the best.
I think it's rare in today's society where in a big city you go, you hang out for a while, you meet friends, and once you disappear, then you're gone forever. And you don't really come back. I love coming back here. And it's because of people like you, because of educators and administrators like you. Your values, how you taught us, how you treated us, all of that is woven into our inner being. It's also woven into our community. So it's always a pleasure for me to come back, to meet my old friends, to meet my old teachers, and to say thank you for everything they did. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for not just me and my class, the class of '84, but also everybody else who you've taught throughout the years. Thank you.
You have a second mission. Calculate how many kids have come through your
Oh,
classroom
God.
and your office.
There's no
Well,
way.
how many
Calculate,
kids
man.
you've touched, and I bet you still remember everybody's name.
There's no way. I mean,
Thousands.
There's just no way.
Thousands.
Tentatively over 300,000 lives you've touched that we could kind of, and that's just in the school.
Oh my goodness.
That's just in the school.
I know, they were actually people, right? Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
see, you deserve that building.
Ms. Zach, have fun with your retirement. You know, we're just a block away. Don't shy away from us. Come visit. We can have lunch at Paricio El Gallo. Go fishing. Let us know when you're down at Corpus. We'll all join you.
There's people that you can count on to know exactly where they stand all the time.
There you go.
And that's something that I can definitely say about you. I really appreciate that, because if you're right, you're right, and if you're wrong, you're wrong, and you knew exactly where you're going to stand all the time.
At least I've accomplished what I set out to do.
Yes,
right?
ma'am, you sure did. I love you. I really do.
That's exactly right.
You done with that?
I'm done with that.
Ms. Zach, congratulations on 41 years of service to Somerset Independent School District. We're so happy for you. We're so excited. Can't thank you enough for your dedication, your compassion, and your leadership throughout your years of service to Somerset. Thank you so much.
Hello, Ms. Zach. We'd like to thank you for the amazing principal you were to all of us. You taught us all something different. When I think about you, I think about empowerment, how you empowered us to do the right thing at the right time and to know that there are no boundaries when it comes to success.
You taught us self-love, dignity, and respect, and to truly be proud of the people that we are.
You also taught us about integrity. You were the poster board for that. You always made the right moral decisions, even when nobody was looking.
You taught us dedication. You were dedicated not only to our school, but to our district and every student that was blessed to know you.
Thank you, Ms. Zach.
We love you.
We love you.
We're going to miss you.
Well, Ms. Zach, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your retirement, and I want to welcome you to the club. And it's not going to be easy at first because we've been used to doing our jobs for such a long time, but it'll take a while, and so I'm sure that you will get acclimated to retirement pretty soon.
To Ms. Zach, I'd just like to say, hey, I love you. You have really been instrumental in helping me grow. Assuming this position, I would never be where I am today, as I've told you before, if it was not for you. You're a person of integrity, somebody who's fair, who's loyal, who's made a difference in several generations of Bulldogs. I couldn't think of anybody else to, at this point in time, to have a school named after them because of what you have meant to this community and to the students of this city. Congratulations, enjoy your retirement, and we hope to see you at future events.
Well, you could probably drive Ms. Zach around a couple places.
Anytime she can call me, I'll do it.
I mean, to have anything named after you means that this is not only this area is going to be, this whole building is going to be here forever. So you need somebody whose name is on there that is a true representative of what we're all about in this town and this school and this system and this district. And Ms. Zach is a representative of that. So I think it's awesome.
I mean, 41 years, you have touched so many people's lives, and you have helped all of us learn some really great values. You've taught us a lot about life, and you have truly been an inspiration for me. And I know a lot of the people that I still know when you were there. You have truly helped us become better people, so I thank you for that.
I do not expect you to retire. I expect you to get right back in and work for this community, work toward helping the people of this community, still leading us in a different capacity. You might not be an associate superintendent, but certainly there is roles for you to follow that keep on setting the fine example you've already done.
Ms. Zach, retirement's just like anything else. There's some good and there's some bad. But overall, it's really good. First of all, you don't have to answer to anybody. You can do whatever in the heck you feel like doing. And if you don't feel like getting up that day, you don't have to get up. You can just say, hey, I'm cooling it today, and let's relax. Secondly, you'll find stuff to do. You always told me, I don't know what I'm going to do when I retire. Well, trust me, I didn't know either, but I found some stuff to do, and it'll come. It just takes a little time. And if you need advice, you can give me a call anytime. You got my number.
Zach, I'm not going to let you just sit around and exercise the day away. So I'm going to be in touch with you, and I'm going to get us to go and start enjoying a little bit of life, doing some things that I know you probably would not do, but you now can let your guard down. Everything is going to be much easier, less stress, and Lockwood and I are going to be working on that.
And I have missed you, and all the times I've come for all your kisses in your candy jar, and every Easter when that Easter bunny comes, it's going to be hard not to hop over and get those Easter eggs. But Zach, you are an awesome, wonderful person, and you have been such a role model to so many, and you are loved by so many, and you always have your place in my heart. You know that. So, love you.
You instilled a lot in us. There will never be a replacement for you. And I wish you the best in your retirement years.
What has Miss Zach meant to me? The most special, caring, loving person I've ever worked under. And that is the God-honest truth. And this isn't my first job. It's my last. I wish all my other supervisors had been like her. And she will be missed more than she knows.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Smile.
'Cause I'm gonna make this place yours.
Ms. Zach may have officially walked out of Somerset ISD for the final time, but this in no way is a goodbye. Instead, it's a to be continued. But her imprint in the community, her legacy of leadership in the education of Bulldog students will live forever in Bulldog Nation.